Hi everyone, welcome to the JuMi's podcast. I'm Miriam, my partner Judith, and I. Today we are going to talk about one of our favorite programs. So let's get started.
We recently discovered that Miriam and I had a show in common that we really like. Its name is MasterChef.
Maybe many people think that MasterChef Mexico is our program in common, but the reality is that it's not, and that is what it is interesting. We will talk about MasterChef Mexico and MasterChef South Korea, since we can tell you a little of the difference and similarities that they have.
I can tell you that MasterChef is one of my favorite programs because I knew it without knowing what it was. At first thought it was a typical cooking show.
Just as you did say, the first idea I have of MasterChef was cooking competition, but I didn't know they were individuals at the beginning. Curiously, the first thing that I saw of MasterChef was MasterChef South Korea.
So Miriam, in MasterChef Korea, what is dynamic like? Is there a difference with Mexico?
In South Korea, the dynamic was very similar, only that the judges were around five and the dishes were individuals. The chefs usually had to mix traditional dishes with our dishes, and that were in the contest, or the typical secret ingredients.
In Mexico, it was always a difference. Sometimes in teams, sometimes individual. The judges were not as many as in Korea. The contestants was always is 18.
In the case of Korea, the number of contests varied by the season, and especially because they were very demanding in terms of the people who participate in the program.
Okay, a question. What is your favorite season and why?
Well, if I have to choose, I will say that the season 3 was my favorite because it was the first season where a woman won and still trending today, even I thought it's been about 5 years. For cultural reasons, it is shocked that a woman won in a program where a man usually dominate. Going back to your question, in your case, Judith, which is your favorite season and also which is your favorite chef?
I can say you that I love the season is La Revancha. It's so good that I keep in watching it about former contestants from different seasons coming back to competition. I really recommend it. And my favorite chef is Chef Betty. I admire her so many. The constant I like so much is Pastor. He's good in the kitchen and his personality is a little different from everyone. Do you have one?
The same thing happens to me with the third season. I have watched it like about 5 times because some things are funny, others shocking, and others unexpected. I always discover something I didn't realize. And personality, as I already mentioned it, in the third season, the winning content was Gabriela Cook, who, by the way, has Argentinian nationality but of a Korean parents, and is my favorite chef. And her way to the decoring and posting the ingredients always impressed me.
We were able to find some difference between the programs thanks to their culture. This is the interesting thing about being able to talk to you, Miriam, for a little while.
It was my pleasure, Judith. It was a really good talk. Thanks to our listeners and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.